Beef, why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool
are.
house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Welcome. This is going to be a hot stream. I am renaming it. It is still FNW, but just like The Walking Dead has The Talking Dead, this is Talking FNW Live, Episode 1. I am going to take this seriously. This is to mock them because they are mostly white, including three-fourths white Garrett. We're going to cover a lot here, and I am shocked. I see some other reactions of people thinking it's funny. This is fun. This is a bad day for everyone because they're not going anywhere, and they are still going to be included in movie and fandom talk. But now they've revealed their direct pipeline to alt-right talk and alt-right personalities and bad information. And now, guess what, everyone watching? You don't think this is serious? How much do you hate politics? Because that's the fear-mongering and gaslighting they said, that the industry was putting so much politics into it that they have such an agenda. Well, what's Jeremy's favorite word? Projection much? What do you think they are doing by collaborating with Alex Jones? And giving him a platform. I am for freedom of speech. I'm not flagging shit, but this is disgusting. And they are going to focus on their political talk. And then when they want to make more a little extra grift, they'll come back to the movie and game talk to get that extra cheddar. So they're not going anywhere, and they are getting the personalities of political talk in the fandom. So what more of agenda is that? A bigger agenda than Kathy Kennedy ever had. Bigger, because she wore a t-shirt, right? So Alex Jones makes up bullshit about victims. He is fine to talk to and not to mock, but Simu Liu says LOL. And this is where you see what their actual character. This is where you see what they really are. What do they accept, and what do they condemn? They condemn women, saying they want that they don't want to compromise what they want and go strive for great things. That's across the line. Brie Larson saying she doesn't need to hear what a certain person thinks of a diverse movie. Okay. But the stuff he says, he is a hero. That shows you the strength. Now, stop it. Absolutely stop it with this bullshit that he's just funny and it's fun to watch. Because they always say that to gaslight the viewer, and then 10 minutes later they say, I agree with everything you're saying. Stop that gaslighting.
It was literally them kissing up to him the entire 5 hours or whatever he was on.
Full of shit. And you viewers that just think it's all fun and games. Oh, this is great. They're getting great exposure. What are they doing to the youth? You talk about the children. You think there's these secret cults in Hollywood? What are these assholes, the Friday Night Whites, doing to the young people on YouTube? Go anywhere you can on here. They are indoctrinating everythking. And you know what was scariest?
It's a streamlined radicalization.
You know what was scariest, RJ and George? What was scariest? I actually thought that some of them might be just in on the game just for the grift. They all believe a lot of this bullshit. You could see it on stream. I cannot.
Well, but the mask fell off. The mask fell off. They were openly honest about how they feel politically on certain subjects, and they didn't feel afraid of being open about it.
They are not afraid to lose a channel for this either. You know why? Because the cult of their agenda, they are so linked together. Listen, don't. You can never say they're not associated with certain people, okay? Because Jeremy's got certain people's phone numbers on his phone. Ethan Van Sciver has Vox Day's phone number in his phone. They have all those contact lists of customers. So get the out of here saying they don't know people. They benefit from it all. It's absolutely bullshit. Listen, I'm not saying that you don't have your freedom of choice to make your decisions, but they are spreading lies. They are spreading lies everywhere, and it's injected into the fandom. And we're the mother effing line. We are not going to take it. This is going to be a weekly show. I want your support. Come join me. And we're not going to listen. I'm bringing the Fandom Alliance Network back, and it's just going to be a group of channels, a group of viewers that want to bring the fan back to fandom and get the mother effing politics out of the conversation. Because that's what they gaslit, and that's what they claimed they were doing, is getting the politics out of it. But they're dragging it in with all the bullshit of CNN and Fox News and all that other bullshit. And you know what? It's team sports and tribalism, and they don't care if they lie about the other team just to get a point. Go look at Shang-Chi. Go look at all this stuff. And then they laugh it off.
Well, look at what they're doing right now. Look at what they're doing right now.
Laugh it off like it's a mother effing big joke.
Yeah. Well, look what they're doing Look what they're doing right now with the KOTOR remake. They're saying,
yes, exactly.
This Mary Sue writer's working on it. They're going to ruin it. SJW
right. Now,
video game.
I am going to get to the chat, but I need your support just to keep the conversations going, to stop. We're going to dissect this weekly. RJ, George, I hope Eddie comes in. We're going to take this seriously and counteract the bullshit, because they have an agenda each week. Their takes are they're not just opinions or organic. They're campaigns. They're hate campaigns based on certain things in pop culture, and they get their little ideas from guess who? Now it's going to be injected everywhere. Get ready for get ready for all these elections. You're never going to be able to get away from it. So all the fear monger there.
Remember, Max. Yes. These are the same people who kept saying we want a break from politics and entertainment. We want escapism back.
That's their favorite. That's their favorite thing.
I know, but like there's the same people saying that, but they want to like make it all political for their own gain.
No. You can't. The right. Listen, I'm not trying to cancel these people. I'm going to counteract their bullshit. I'm not flagging nothing, but they break terms of service all the time. And they do the coded language. You saw Alex, and I'm not playing all of Alex Jones. I'm not playing all his bullshit because I don't want it to spread. That's how bad it was. I was mistaken.
Yeah, there's plenty of clips already out there. Don't worry. There's stuff out there if you really want to listen to what he had to say. But it went about as horrible as you could have possibly ever imagined. It was so disgusting and so transparently awful. The fact that he sat there and went, "Yep, you're so right, Alex. You're right. No pushback whatsoever.
There was
no challenging on his points whatsoever. They agree with every little thing he said.
And George,
every little thing they hanged on to his words with.
George, if you're okay to say now your valid point, which is why the timing is really sus and disgusting for this type of guest at this time. You were mentioning before the show, and I thought you should share it on air.
All right, so Alex Jones is one of those 9/11 conspiracy theorists, and we know tomorrow is the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. So the timing just feels very off, disgusting,
planned,
and very bad taste.
Yes. If you're going to go on the conspiracy theories, it's a very. Now, is that a coincidence? I may ask in the chat, and I'm going to get to the chat here. We are going to react to certain things, but not to Alex himself. I don't want to hear him. I honestly don't. And this isn't a war. We're not going to be war here. We're not flagging. But I want you to join me for a group of positive. You can have disagreements, but get the politics out of the conversation. Or if you think there's a political angle, wait till the context until you see the actual product instead of hating on stuff before you even see it, because that's all they do week to week. All right, let me get to the chat here. Keep the comments going. We're staying strong together. We're not putting up with this bullshit, and there's no more mask. I'm wearing a mask. Their mask is off. You know what they are now. You know what they are. You know what they are. And I'll tell you the truth here. I had some difficult times with my friends recently. I know for a fact during certain political events that they were cheering, that certain individuals were cheering on the Proud Boys. Okay? So I just not just a few. Not just a few in these movements.
Yeah, I just want to say
facts are being thrown at your way that the fandom is radicalized, and now you have a direct route.
Yeah.
Direct route, because they want to collab all the time.
And if I may, for just 1 second, and I apologize because there might be a little bit some foul language, but they brought on the same asshole who went after the parents of the Sandy Hook victims and was claiming it's a hoax, that their children didn't, all this and that about their children, these vile things, lies and spewing of that. They gave a platform to that asshole, and they openly agree with them. He openly, even I think somebody brought up, he basically said he agreed with that. You know, it's like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you guys?
Watch the language, because we're going to try to keep this monetized, because we
I know.
And share this video, because we want the most eyes on it, and we're not stopping, Eddie. Eddie, this is going to be a weekly series. This isn't just a joke anymore. It's a necessity, and we need to counteract their bullshit. I'm hoping to have more special guests on in the future. I've spoken with a few YouTubers that want to get involved, that want to counteract this bullshit, and you can't stay. I'm sorry. The time for staying, it's not a war, because we don't do that culture war bullshit. But it's not like you could stand aside anymore. It's not like you could do that, because they're invading everything, and they have hate campaigns. No. They have hate campaigns, and they all make the same. It's not organic if they all release the same video within an hour each of each other. It's planned. It's a planned propaganda.
No. And no, here's the thing with that too. It's like, I just don't understand. I just don't get it. It's like, if you stand by and say nothing, you're basically condoning it. Staying silent is the worst thing you can do.
We did try. I have a successful channel without talking about them. I did movie talk for WoW to prove to myself that I can maintain my channel without talking about them. And then I went right back into it. That was the other reason I did MME Live for so long without talking about them. And then I came right back to say, to cancel that false narrative. That I'm going to do both, and I'm going to kick their ass.
Staying silent doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. We need everyone to stick together, stay calm, don't freak out, don't spurg out like the SJWs they are, and they fearmonger and gaslight the audience to say that exist everywhere.
I mean, the same people got triggered by an LOL. So
yes. No, LOL is horrendous. It's an attack. But what Alex Jones does is not. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. He's a hero to them. But LOL is an attack. They're so full of shit, it's amazing.
Oh, Max, one other thing. I think Alex Jones has also said the Oklahoma City bombing was also some kind of like conspiracy. So he's taken tragedies in like the last like 25, 30 years and basically spat on those people's memory, those people who have died in all those tragedies.
Okay, Layla Morrison, I'm going to get to the chat now because the chat is bumping. There's people concerned. We don't want to spread fear. That's not what we're about. But we need to stay strong, though. We need to stay the line and not put up with bullshit and give truth. Because bad information is what's the problem right now across the globe. Bad information. And there's freedom of speech, but these people are taking it and exploiting. Like, what did Stan Lee say? One of his great quotes: with great power comes great responsibility. Freedom is great. Freedom of speech is great. But you don't abuse it in just a lie and use it as a crutch and use it as an excuse to consistently lie to make funds. At least you shouldn't. At least you shouldn't. And you know what? I'm not going to flag anyone down. No flags on the play here, but I'm not going to cry when you're booted out when you use a company's platform and break terms of service. That doesn't mean you can't go to your own and, you can't make your own website and stuff, but I'm not going to cry for you. I'm not going to shed a tear. And they were hoping for that so they could grift off of it, because the biggest grifters are victims. And this is the reason they're so volatile, is because there's so many channels that say the exact same goddamn thing that's not organic, that's planned and have an agenda with their content, that if one pops down, they all do I Stand Together with Geeks and Gamers or Nerdrotic shirts, and they make more money off the viewer. So don't get it twisted. They didn't really have a risk. This is only a benefit. It's only about money. And unfortunately, they believe this bullshit. All right. Aaron World Order, and I'm going to get to you, Hans, your comment. Aaron World Order, this is very dangerous of them. Yeah. Hans doesn't think it's dangerous. I understand you, Hans. You're a good friend. I know you're for freedom of speech, but freedom to lie and consistently doing it, getting canceled off a private company's platform doesn't prevent you from your speech. You can still shout into the mother effing void, and that's, and I'm not going to cry for you. Loose Cox, ready in 3 hours. Layla, I'm sorry, I know you don't have Twitter. Maybe if you do Discord, we could get you in the future. Layla Morrison, it should be a shame to say if someone snitched on them. I'm not saying to do that. I think someone did already, though.
Yeah, someone already snitched on them, basically. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
So Hans is saying, why is it dangerous? Why? Because this is how they gaslight the viewers. They act like they're in on a joke, and then they believe the shit. Like, they're like, oh, he's so entertaining. He's so entertaining. Meanwhile, 10 minutes later, they agree with everything he says, every single conspiracy theory. I cannot believe the amount of bullshit that they spewed tonight. Can't believe it. You can defend the clowns if you want. It's a clown show. Nero Cloud, sometimes the crazy people are right. Yeah, most of the time they're wrong, the crazy people. I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, so they might be right. Is that your angle, Nero Cloud? Sometimes crazy people are right. Broken clock is right twice a day. Okay, most of the time that clock is wrong. Reach for the skies. Yes, they do, and there's a direct pipeline. There's no when you could call them speed dial and you have conversations constantly. It's not guilt by association, but let's not play dumb either, though, right, RJ? Right, Eddie? We can't play dumb about it. Like, there's no coming back from it. We know for a fact. What they believe too. They believe everything he said. They say like, yep, nodded heads.
The only one that looked uncomfortable at all was the quartering, and that was just a little bit. But
because you can give credit to the quartering, even though he's a moron himself. He's smart enough to know the danger as to their channels.
Hans, yes, media has a problem too. Yes, but they're not the answer though. That's the problem. Yeah, there's a problem on exactly. But to give bullshit like there's, I work for a living. I know for a fact I've spoken with people before that have dealt with the issue directly. I know for a fact how bad it can be. That's all I'm saying. And I know some other people have had some, they know for a fact. I've talked to people. I don't just listen to the news. I know for a fact. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Relapse says Jones suddenly called Jeremy out for doing a runner. Yeah, he was called. Yeah, they were calling for executions.
Yeah, he talked about public hangings. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to say that too much, but that disgusted me, and that's when Jeremy bounced. Yeah, listen, I'm not against right wingers, but this is extreme. You can't say it's not extreme. If you don't think it's extreme, look in the mirror, bro or gal. Really, if you don't think it's extreme. Shidoko, imagine going solos to support out. Well, it wasn't just a one-time thing either. They want to collab consistently. Here's E-Hacker that only shows up when I do this controversial stuff. Define hate. Get out of here with your bullshit. You're trying to gaslight. I know what you're doing. Get out of here with your bullshit, e-hacker. Seriously.
You should say the same shit to Eric.
No. They hate on everything. Yeah, okay, let's play dumb about it, e-hacker. Define that. Play all these stupid games. What do you do when you play stupid games? You win stupid prizes. Let's play all these games, entertainment hacker. Yeah, that was a great experience. It was real funny, e-hacker. Real fun what it's doing to the fandom. Excellent work, e-hacker. Everything's a joke, right? Yeah, that wasn't funny to me at all. Not funny to me at all. All right, hold on a second. I'm sorry, I'm way back on the chat here. Wow, Mike, I can't even get to some of the comments. Something happened. And I'm sorry, some people sent super chats. Let me get to the super chats. Stopping. Yeah, Saggy, I love you, girl, but I can't even laugh after tonight. Echo Base, you think that's fun? You think that's great? That's not. I don't admire liars. That's the problem with the world.
Why should I admire an empire built off of BS and lies and hate?
Yeah, just because it's part of the game. Just as part of it's part of the game. That's fun. What they built up, they didn't build up anything. Giving in to hate is the easiest thing you could do. I thought you liked Star Wars, Nick. I thought you didn't want to give in to the dark side. If you like Star Wars, maybe you are more dark side. I don't know. You seem like a nice guy, but seriously, admire that bullshit. I don't admire any of that. It's a sad day. It's not funny, and make light of it. Okay, yeah, it's going to be real great with them hanging around, grifting, constantly attacking every single product, video game, movie, anime that comes out, making false accusations and lies just because it fits their agenda and it hurts the other team. Actually using cancel culture to research every single person that is working on a project and finding out what their politics are. Isn't that what you're against, Nick? It seemed to be okay when it's for your team.
That's true.
Seemed to be okay when it's for your team. Okay, you're on the other side. Let's make up shit to harm them. That's cancel culture. I thought you guys were against that. All right.
They do that.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. They're succeeding. That's actually a sad commentary on how indoctrinated the internet is. You know why it's so prevalent online? People that don't have social skills and just love to hate, and the trolls are all on the internet because you know how they say normal people don't want to listen to your bullshit in real life. Doesn't mean you don't have the freedom of speech to do it. And I know they're like, oh, freedom of consequences. Yeah, people, you have the right to say what you want, but you have the consequences of that. And people in real life don't want to listen to this bullshit. I don't see you super chatting tonight, Echo Base 999. Hail. That was a bad moment. Bad moment, nothing to laugh at, nothing to admire at all. No, that's nothing to admire. Okay. Silence gets nothing done. Rel McMillan, keep your foot on their next Maxwell. No, I'm going to take this seriously. Yeah, I will. Hell, Saggy. Listen, he's disgusting. A hot pile of garbage. Saggy.
Well, I let this comment.
There's nothing to admire.
The only thing
I know you're joking, Saggy, but after he agreed with all that, I actually worry. I actually worry for you, Saggy, and for other people that don't actually realize what's happening here. Oh yeah, it's a big joke. It's lots of fun. Look at all the attention they're getting. Is this how much and I'm not shaming you at all, Saggy. I'm saying you have a similar reaction to a lot of people on the internet. This is not funny. It has a direct pipeline to bullshit. It shows their agenda. They're always talking about agenda and lies and trying to cancel people. It's going to be like this consistently. Okay, hot Echo Base. I can agree with that, Saggy. I can agree.
I made the joke earlier. Only hot thing about Jeremy is the bull crap coming out of his ass. So.
No, they do. They loved him. They loved him. They want to work with him consistently. This is movie talk. everyone. This is what happens when you just don't say, when you don't call. You know what? Star Wars Theory, all the rest that want to work with them, I'm not saying cancel or don't, but you know what? They like to absolve their bullshit by association. Will this still happen now? I think.
Well, isn't this also why we say accountability is greater than entertainment?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Shifty Gizm, it does work. I never heard about half the crap they say outside of you guys constantly bring this stuff up. I don't know what you mean by that. You're not wanting me to bring it up? I want to. I think it's important talk. Jeremy not hot, LOL. Oh, great, Eddie. Yeah. Grumpy Panda. It's one thing to spread hate for views, but Jeremy is now he's always been doing politics, now he just admits it. He just admits it. How did they react to that? I didn't like the tactics of rewriting Ripley. How do they respond to that? They pull off the mask and admit it. If they're going to accuse us of it, we might as well show them the truth. Yeah, I'm sick of lies and false information. Okay, yeah, real beta. Eric, wake up. Unplug from the Matrix. You are part of the sequel. You are an NPC. Unplug. A beta is constantly talking about females and minorities and wanting them to lose their job. They engage in the cancel culture they talk about so much. They talk about identity politics more than anyone else in the entertainment industry. You could make a drinking game at how many times they say it.
You'll probably die off it too.
Shifty Gizm, no, that's not the answer. That's not the answer because bullshit spreads.
The algorithm on YouTube loves that type of content.
And it's not like, unfortunately, people are under the influence. What?
That can't be him.
It is him. He has a check mark next to it.
It is him?
It is the quartering. Yes, that is the real quartering. He's here. Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, what do you want to do, quartering? You want to come on the show? You want to come on? You didn't like that? Did I say you ran?
How are we?
You didn't like that?
Oh, I don't know about that term, buddy.
What did he say?
With the shit you guys get angry about, I don't know about that term.
He's calling us psychos and clowns.
You guys act like the biggest SJWs I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, man. Were you real serious when you said you want to reflect on how much the hate that you're pushing out there? That's all you do. I saw you watch the Matrix Resurrections trailer, and as soon as Neo is in a consulting with a psychologist and says, "I feel triggered," you said, "This is woke." You're so conflicted, so full of bullshit. Get the out of here, quarter pounder. Get the hell out of here.
I have him on, to be honest with you, unless he's scared.
No, I don't want him on. I don't want him on. A lot of people like Alex Jones. That's the problem, Echo Base.
Alex Jones is like a hero to these guys because he kind of started this online grifting, and he had like so many subscribers.
Here, quarter pounder. Here, let's look at this. Projection much? Get the hell out of here, asshole. Realize that you're talking about yourself.
I know. That was the biggest self-reflection I ever saw in my life.
Yes. There is absolutely an agenda of terrible, disgusting humans who take beloved fandoms and want to destroy them because they hate themselves. You're talking about yourself, and the proof is in your video today. I spread too much hate. Get the hell out of here.
Well, actually, I have something I want to share real quick, actually. Since we're talking about the quartering.
Lock his ass. I don't care.
I mean, you're welcome to make a video about this.
I actually want to share something here so everyone knows. So I just saw this from my favorite, one of my favorite Twitter accounts, actually, Quartering Receipts, saying, what Quartering said by time to hate less was to spend less time between hate. Releasing a KOTOR's Doomed by Man-Hating SJW video within an hour of your promise to be better video is beyond parody. This is who he is. So,
and what did you say first? What did you say first, Jeremy? I'm worried. Subscribe star. Get the hell out of here. I know what you're about. Everyone knows what you're about. All right.
I'm just saying, like, it's so transparent at this point. Like, come on, dude.
I mean, I know that motherfucker's still watching too.
Yeah, I don't care. He's not coming on. I don't want him on.
I mean, it's whatever. He should. I mean, I know he can spin this around for his own narrative.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna react to your videos, Jeremy. It'd be kind of awkward for you to be on when I react to your videos saying how hypocritical you are. That'd be kind of awkward.
Max, all he would do is the what about isms with you. He'd be like, what about you guys talking about us and this and that?
The CJH is back. That's why I left the fan mess a while ago, because it came too much about politics and I realized how bad it got. Yeah, the proof is there.
Can you unblock him though? I mean, we have to see what he wants to say.
Why? What did you say?
I said, can somebody unblock him, because we want to know what he has to say.
All right, unblock him, but he's not coming on.
Yeah, unblock him, because we want to see hear his takes about us being psychos or leftists or whatever else, some bullshit like that. I don't know what the fuck he wants to say.
We're not all leftists here.
I'm more conservative than liberal.
Yeah, we're just tired of lies. We're tired of your campaigns where you all make the same exact content. Okay. Yeah, and I am going to cover you, quarter pounder. I listen. I like quarter pounders too, though. I feel you there. I feel you there, Jeremy. I feel you. Now, why? If we can't have one moment of levity when you say I have to go get a sandwich, why couldn't you just say quarter pounder? God damn, that would have been a clip. God damn. Why couldn't you give that to me? I would have. Oh my God. All right. You're Phil TMT. You're on Hans with this. Oh, do you understand what you're watching, what you're supporting? Okay. Jordan, not tonight, maybe next week.
This stream just got so much better, to be honest with you.
Why? Is he still here?
I don't know, but this is so much better now.
I don't even care if he's here.
I hope all of them show up, to be honest with you.
I mean, listen, I had the final word on this. That post from Quarter Receipts is everything you need to know about him.
This is the biggest self-porn ever.
His thumbnail says "Time to Hate Less." Then he makes a KOTOR's Doom video within the exact same hour. Well, the dude has no integrity.
Well, let's get to the.
None of them do.
Let's get to the first clip. How fast, how indoctrinated he is, how quick he is to say it's woke. Do you understand that if you actually seek a psychologist and you're in a room, they're going to talk about what triggers you? Oh, that's woke. You see blue hair. Oh, that's woke. They're in the Matrix where the people that are in the know of the Matrix can make their image whatever they want. You ever do a cool avatar? Do you like cyberpunk?
Yeah, I mean, listen. If he wants to talk, I have no issue. He's allowed to say whatever he wants to say here on this. Yeah. You know, if he wants to come on the stream and say, "Hey, I have my thoughts on what you're saying about me," that's fine. It's fair game when you call other people, in my opinion.
Listen, I'm not pro censorship. I am for freedom of speech. But what do they want? They really want freedom to lie. They want freedom to lie and have campaigns. 22 dislikes says everything. Okay.
No, it is true. Nobody should have blocked him. He should have had the right to say what he had to say, even though he is a bastard. I still believe that freedom of speech and all of that.
I don't care. I don't want him here.
No, that's fine, Max. That's fine. I'm just speaking. I'm just giving my opinion on it. I agree with Eddie on this.
Yeah, that's my. No, it's true. If you don't want him on the stream, that's okay. But he shouldn't be censored in the chat, especially if he's not saying anything bad. You know, I said, we know how he is, but like he shouldn't.
All right, I made. Yeah. You know what it was. I will admit when I make mistakes.
Yeah,
I was hot. Mm-hmm. I am angry. I'm upset. And their group of people are at the center of it. So I may have made a rash decision. How can I correct that? I don't know. I still don't want to talk to him. If anyone knows how to unblock him, but he probably left already.
No, he already got unhidden. I think it was Weeks already unhid him.
All right.
Like I think he's a moron, but he has a right to say what he wants to say.
I apologize for that, Jeremy. I apologize for that. Okay. Does that fix anything? I don't know. I don't care. You know, whatever. I don't care. If someone says, "Oh, Mad Max is now pro censorship," that's not the case either. I'm so sick of it. I just don't want him here. Like, I don't want to have Alex Jones in on my all the clips in on my content. We're not going to watch a lot of the bullshit he said. Yeah. Okay. Here. All right. Don't cancel. No, I'm not canceling Saggy. You stand with Hans? Well, Hans could come on if he wants.
That's different.
He's at work. Max, you're so far behind in the chat.
No, I know. I didn't even see where he was, really.
Eric is always talking shit. That's different.
What's Snowdub doing here? You're an SJW snowflake. For what the bull you did to me this week? That was a nothing burger, Snow. You put our friendship at risk for some bullshit. You did. You caused me a big headache with people in that DM chat that have had issues with other YouTubers revealing DMs before. And that was nothing. And if you really cared about Thomas Gilkey, which I subscribe to him, I follow him on Twitter. I never said anything bad about him. But if you really cared about him, you wouldn't make things public and a spectacle, just like all the other Fandom Menace bullshit. All right, Snowdub? I love you to death.
It's that situation, it is what it is at this point. I feel like we're getting off track a little bit, Max, but
this is getting heated. No, it's just no one expected this to go the way it went, even though this was heated from the start. It's just that we probably had to settle down and calm down, I think.
All right, I'll calm down. All right. I'm trying to catch up with the chat.
No, it's crazy. I did not expect that to show up at all. That's crazy.
Things got out of hand. I feel like we just gotta reel it back a little though.
Yeah. Well, he didn't like that I say he got a burger. That's all.
It's whatever.
All right. Am I caught up with the chat? If I missed any super chats, please let me know. Let me see here.
Expect the video tomorrow with us with clown noses.
Yes. Let's chill out. Okay, let's chill out. Let's watch some of Jeremy's videos. All right. If he wants to make a video about me, go do it that way.
Yeah.
I could. Well, I've never partaken, but yeah, that would help.
You might need one, Max. You might need one.
Yeah, you.
I know. All right, let me. Well, one more time to show you the truth. All right, take a breather. Okay, everyone.
Well, you know what they're gonna say though. You know what they're gonna say. Oh, you're showing a Matt Jarbo tweet. Oh, Jesus Christ! Same talking points over and over and over.
I don't know, Snow. Do you want to come in on this one?
That's all they have him on him. That's why they keep saying the same shit all the time.
Okay. All right.
Jarbo lives rent free in their heads.
To answer the fourth one, I can answer that. I watched the original Highlander for the first time a couple of days ago, so that was cool.
Oh, thanks, Bradley. Yeah, take one for me. Take one for me. Yeah, the Fandom Menace, the Ultimate Grift. Yes, exactly. All right. Let me get here. All right, let me see here. Should we get to his apology first? No, let's watch the Matrix 4 reactions. Resurrections trailer. Okay, here we go. Because this is legit.
What lies inside
all of us?
It's more than data.
What?
It's life. What's flowing through America's veins?
Hold on, I got to get it past the ad.
When the first original Matrix movie came out, it blew my mind.
Wait, we're gonna watch one of his videos?
Easily.
Yes, that's what would be awkward.
The best movie I had ever seen in my life at that time. It was right up there with Blade as one of my all-time action favorites. In fact, the very first DVDs I ever bought were Blade and The Matrix. And I used to watch them in my room because regular DVD players were too expensive. But you could get a
pause
DVD
it
player
for a second here to have a real moment.
And then you had to have an encoder card, and you could watch DVDs
to have a real
surround
moment.
sound on your computer. From a
I worked a hard day's work. I wanted to get some rest. I didn't get good rest. I couldn't even sleep. I was like, this is so disgusting. I can't believe this. And Movie Talk's never going to be the same. I love Movie Talk. I love fandom, and this shit's never going to stop. Thanks, Black Angus. No, it's not a cry session. Everything's a joke, though, to you, isn't it? Everything's a joke. Real funny. Yeah. The world's a joke.
Just it is.
These are my so-called friends. Send me the link if you want. All right, yeah. Should we hear what he has to say?
I mean, sure.
Whatever
as long
you,
as it's
you're,
civil, it's your choice.
you're
then.
the host, Max. Do whatever
Yep.
you want to do.
Sure,
If
Max.
you feel like that's what you want to do, then do what you feel like doing.
More
So,
of Max's lies. Okay. All right. I'll send Snowdub the link.
whatever you want to do, man.
He's gonna tell me I was wrong to block him. That's all he's gonna say.
Be sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, listen. I don't think he should have been blocked either, personally, but it was a heated moment. You know, everybody makes mistakes. It's fine. We're moving on. It's fine.
All right. Well, I guess I shouldn't have done it since I'm talking about him, but oh well. All right, Snow, I gave you the link. All right, let's watch this. See how
Much
quick
cheaper than you could
he
buy,
is.
like,
how
$800.
he's so. Listen, remember, shilling is also a negative word often used when a person promotes something so they can earn money. But shilling can also be used when a person makes negative, sometimes false, accusations about something, and especially to promote things for money. So these are your new shills. These are the new Anita Sarkeesians. You know, everything is like this. Okay, yeah, Saggy, you could come on and, you know, if you would like.
Well, she's talking about the mods. Like, I think someone timed out Black.
I think somebody blocked him or timed him out.
No, I'm blocking them. Listen, we don't want them to use this as ammo.
He's back. He's back.
Okay.
Maximum cringe. I mean, guy, you're still here, but
what do you mean maximum cringe? Do you want to come on then? Fine.
Guy, come on. Send him a link and see if he actually shows up. We won't gang up on him. We'll just let him say whatever the hell he has to say.
All right, all right.
You want the link, or are you still eating dinner?
No, I'm gonna. Did you get your? You know, I like quarter pounders myself.
Well, does he even want to come on? Does he?
I don't know. Does he want to just say cringe? I mean, that's what you do in every video. That's every single video you make, dude. Yeah, every single video you make.
If you don't want to have a conversation, if anything, a one-on-one, but the rest of us can just leave. It could just be you two.
All right, I don't follow you. I don't think. Maybe I do from the past. I was a subscriber.
We'll ask him first if he has any interest in coming on. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah, I can't send him a link. I'm not just putting it in the chat. Are you crazy?
If you have time to comment, you have time to come on here too.
Yes, I am watching your video. I am watching your video because it shows how much of a show you are towards hate clicks. Jeremy, yes, Jesus. You want to see yourself how quick you are to find something from nothing?
To be fair, Max, if you were going to play any video, it should be the KOTOR video. Because like I said, the fact that he put out a hate is less video, then within the same hour puts out the KOTOR clickbait video about the Mary Sue article. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I am watching.
I just think it's funny. I think it's funny.
This won't be the end of it, Jeremy. Fair use, bro.
Well, yeah, and Quartering does talk about other YouTubers too. He's gone after Richard of UTech USA.
You are so conflicted, so indoctrinated with this woke stuff that you see it everywhere. You know, you proved Matt Jarbo right. I bet that stings. Ooh. I bet that stings, Jeremy. You made Matt Jarbo relevant again. Do you want to come on?
Yeah, like I said, it could be. You could just say his piece, or we could just leave. It could just be a one-on-one.
Listen. If he's still eating his steak dinner, let him enjoy.
Oh, look at Matt Jarbo.
There's Matt Jarbo in the chat. Hey, Jeremy, I'd love to see you actually instead of coming on Max's channel. Have a debate with Matt Jarbo. I'd love to see that actually. Talk to Matt Jarbo, please. That'd be amazing.
Well.
I think
Max too,
of course. Max too. Talk to Matt.
A-Force Diversity. Follow me on Twitter. I'd love to get you in on here. Is this the actual Force Adversity? Someone link my Twitter. Link my Twitter.
One of the mods link to Twitter, please.
At Mad Max Movies 1. Jeremy, the quarter pounder, you can follow me too if you want to get on the show.
I don't think he really is going to.
I don't like Rainbow Bright. I don't like Rainbow Bright.
Did someone block him in the chat again?
Well,
if someone did, then please don't do that. Blocking him is not cool.
Okay, we've said that multiple times. You want to come on? Jarbo, anyone wants to come on, you know.
Might as well just make this a party. Bring everybody on.
Make it a party, a celebration.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's Nick, his video said self-reflection and that he's gonna hate less, and then he's here.
That is true.
Maybe he was reaching out the hand of friendship, you know. Maybe he's reaching out the hand of friendship instead of nodding along with conspiracy bullshit.
Yeah, maybe he's here to change his ways, to be honest with you. Who knows? He saw the light. He was like, Max, just set me into your groove. I'm sorry.
All he said was cringe. All he said was cringe.
You know, to be honest, I think
maybe I should have threw a lull at you. That's an attack.
To be fair, I honestly think the Quarterings videos would probably be a lot more interesting, easier to get through if you wore a mask every video. Just change it up, you know. Red Skull mask, Doctor Doom mask, Spider-Man mask, you know. Just keep the beard on though. You know, keep the beard. Something like the beard go through the mask or something. That could be great, actually.
Okay.
Can we do that, please? How do I get Jeremy? How do I get you to wear a mask every video?
Super chats or some shit, maybe.
He does wear a mask. It's called being in the center. That's the ultimate grift, right, Jeremy? I'm not really right. Okay.
I'm just asking legitimately. I think that makes his videos more entertaining. You know, I mean, it give me something to stare at. You know, besides, I mean, that is a cool Let's Find Pokemon book back there. You know.
All right.
And Eric, I do love me some Dig Dug. So
Eric, if the Quartering's wasting his time, then why are you wasting your time watching the stream?
Well, he's gone already, isn't he? He said cringe and left.
No, Eric.
No, he has to be still watching. But yeah, Eric, you come here all the time for no reason to stop.
All right, well, let's Jeremy, since you're still watching, let's watch your video. Because we have to see the proof, right? And then we have to see your cringy. Talk about cringe is releasing hate and then releasing a video saying, I need to hate less. I do too much hate, but then I go on with Alex Jones and then I go to a small YouTuber's chat to say cringe. Okay. And then I let Matt Jarbo own me with the truth. You made Matt Jarbo relevant again, Jeremy. How's that
DVD player? That just shows you how old I am. When I saw The Matrix 4 Resurrections announced, I was, to say the least, just utterly not interested. I thought Matrix 2 and 3 sucked.
All right, Jolly's here. Hey, Jolly.
Wachowski team.
All right, let's pause it. We haven't talked in a while. How you doing, Snow? I had a hell of a week, Snow.
That's not Snow. That's Jolly. Very big distinction.
Oh, sorry, Jolly. Sorry.
Right,
I apologize. I'm worked. You do look fly. I will admit that. You're a fly puppet now. I'm not too happy with my friend Jolly or Snow, though.
Oh, no.
But we're still friends, I hope.
Well, I hope so, too, Max, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to... I don't know. This might be awkward for... Okay, go ahead. Say your piece. I made a mistake earlier. I was heated. I was emotional. And that's a bad thing to do on a stream. I did block him when I'm talking about him. That was bullshit. Yes.
Well, the reason the reason I signed up for Mad Max Movie and Entertainment, and the reason why you made me your first wrench on your first stream, Max, is the reason that you were open to conversation with people that you disagreed with.
That's true.
So, and I've always been harsh on you when you cancel people. You did it with Roe, with War Campaign, and now you just did it again with Quartering, where you let Zeno do it. It's not right.
Well, Roe was not a mistake. I agree with that 100%. The Quartering, I was making a video on him, and I should have let him be in the stream, but I corrected it, even though I admit my mistakes freely. I'm you know when I'm emotional, right, Jolly? Right, Snow?
Yeah.
Okay, you know I'm worked up today, right?
I could tell. Okay,
so I am so sick of this bullshit. I'm so sick of the hate.
Me too.
There's definitely an agenda for every single thing that comes out. They all release the same video at the same time. It's not organic.
I agree.
And it's making me sick. And I don't just laugh off the special guest that they had on tonight. I don't.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
I was talking about your streams, because they're always Jeremy streams.
All right. You do make me laugh, Joel. You do calm me down a little bit. All right. So I want to show you how quick he is to judge. Well, I didn't see Jolly's reaction to Matrix Resurrections. So I don't know if you liked it or not, but let's see how see how much he shills toward the negative for the grift to find something, because it's every goddamn thing.
Really, any good movies except for the original Matrix movie. movie. They flopped the second two, Matrix 2 and 3. While Matrix 2 did have some good moments in it, these were just objectively not good movies. And then they also did some of the hugest flops in history. I don't know why they're worshipped. They got lucky, one good thing. In fact, some people say they even ripped off the idea for the Matrix. That's not what
Go sub to America.
But I feel the same way about the Matrix 4 as I did with like the next Bill and Ted. It's a member berries cash in that I just don't want. Nobody was asking for the Matrix 4. It's like they want everyone to forget.
Didn't you hate the new Bill
Matrix
and Ted
2
movie,
and 3
Max?
existed?
Yeah, I did.
And I love Keanu. Okay,
I do love
the man's
Keanu,
got to
too.
get paid. I think I was
up until this, I'm okay with this reaction. You know, I mean, he's. Let me see
agree
here.
with the Keanu statement. I'm a big fan of Keanu too. I love him in the John Wick movies.
Hey, Saggy.
Hey, Saggy.
So I just came on to correct something because y'all ain't paying attention to the chat. With all due respect, Jolly, it was not Max's fault that the quartering got hidden. It was Zeno, and Max wasn't even caught up to the chat, so it was not his fault. He didn't even know it happened. So just to correct that. But also the quartering, you're also a piece of shit. Goodbye.
Oh, fuck off! You didn't have to do that. Jesus.
No, that's freedom. You're for freedom of speech. Only when it's your team.
No, she can say whatever she wants, and just like I can say that was not a very good comment.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit, though.
Firewater.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's your guys' opinion. I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he likes to. I think he likes to swamp the algorithm a bit. I think he likes.
You don't see the agenda. You don't see the shilling. You don't see that this is 10. You don't see that this is 10 times worse than John Campier Collider.
What I see with the quartering is I see that he pays real close attention to whatever the hot topic of the day is on Twitter or YouTube or maybe in entertainment media, and he makes 4 or 5 videos a day, and they tend to kind of jump up the algorithm.
This is what I'm going to keep hammering home. Shilling can also be used when a person makes negative, sometimes false accusations about something. He's shilling towards a false narrative.
But he doesn't do I never see him do.
He admitted it tonight. He said, "I hate too much."
He doesn't do any live streams where he gets super chats and stuff. I never see that.
What does that do with anything?
Well, he has done some live streams.
He does.
He's not a live streamer. It is pretty rare. That is true. But he has done them.
Isn't the whole tale here supposed to be he's some kind of grifter? He's trying to make money.
That is. Right. He's grifting off of hate.
Well, then why doesn't
he's filling for a false hate narrative? What?
You should be going for them big fat healthy super chats. If he was a real grifter,
he has multiple channels. Yes.
I didn't know that.
He has multiple channels and multiple ways to pay him. You see it in the description.
You don't know
his videos.
Jolly, you don't know how wrong you are. We're going to react to one where the first thing he says is, "I need to hate less. Subscribe to my subscribe star, and I'm going to do more streaming." So you don't know how much you just prove me right.
I can't hate a man's hustle. Everybody's got to make a buck.
But freedom to lie? Is this what we're talking about?
What's he lying about? He's talking about the Matrix.
That whine about freedom of speech so much. Just want the freedom to lie. I'm sorry. That's my.
He's talking about the Matrix.
Okay, well let's get to the bullshit first. So far, so good.
What are you talking about? This is the Matrix. We haven't even seen it yet.
Kind to him for doing the Bill and Ted remake. I know many of you love the original Bill and Ted.
All right, well, we'll all play along. We'll see if Jolly's right or Max is right that he's shilling towards a false narrative and shilling towards a negative aspect grift to make a new thing for all his cronies and all his NPCs and sheeple that do the same video within the same hour, and that's completely organic. They just all happen to have different opinions that align exactly at the right time. They clog YouTube with bullshit and
I'm going to say that he's just doing a video to do a hot take on what he thinks of the Matrix.
I think my opinion is you're ignoring the truth. Ignoring the truth that he's what is the quartering about?
Well,
he's about making his brand and his name
finding something negative in everything. So as much as John Campea kisses the ass of Disney to go to the premieres, he kisses the ass of hate and actual toxic viewers. makes those thumbnails with minorities and women, so they are easily clickable through 4chan and 8chan. If you looked at Alex Jones tonight, he said, "Yeah, 4chan and 8chan, there's some great people on there." He said that tonight.
Now is his ability to make really good thumbnails and to play the YouTube algorithm extremely well, is that his fault or is that YouTube's fault?
It's everyone's fault. It's the viewers for giving into this hate and not it's everyone's fault.
Okay. Well, there's lots of people who watch, the Turks and stuff like that too.
Yeah. The problem is with this group, they form a narrative, they create the same content, it's all there, and it's all over the place. It's hate spam. It's everywhere. Where a nuanced take, a person with a genuine take, gets drowned out by garbage.
Maybe it's an extreme on both sides, Max. Maybe we got to find somewhere in the middle.
There's a lack of morals, a lack of decency to just spam the same content over and over and over again. Where this is the problem with the internet right now.
Like Jeremy streams, yeah.
This is the problem with the internet right now, Snow, is a lie goes around the world before the truth is even revealed. And
I'll be honest.
They have no nuance, no morals or decency to not just make the same thing over and over again with using the political. It's all politics right now in fandom, and it's not Disney or Kathy that brought it here. It's these grifters that care more about politics than the fandom itself.
It's politics across the world, Max. It's kind of just what's going on right now.
Movie talked, and it used to be like this.
I mean, he's got a point. People did storm the Capitol building back in January. That happened. I bet you there's a lot of probably rollover with that audience too. Yeah. So, I bet that would be the case. I mean, I would ask Snow his thoughts on it, but I figured we should go to private DM and they could leak it out with getting permission as a grift and being the little bitch that he is.
All right.
Name calling.
Oh no, that's me being light on this channel, dude. You are an absolute bitch. And good luck getting back in with the Fandom Menace. I'm sure they're going to take you. They like all kinds.
You mad?
That you leaked out something that had very little context associated with it, and then you allowed people to run with it. Yeah, a little bit, because it shows you how much of a bitch you are, how much of a child you are.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I don't want
because you still ran. Hold on, Max. You still ran.
No, he's fighting with a puppet. You give him a minute.
No. I'm talking. I don't care about the puppet on the screen. I'm talking to the person behind the puppet, the person with their hand up a puppet's ass.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, because regardless of whatever moniker you want to put out there, I don't know your name. I don't really care to know your real name, but you're still a man. You're still a man. That's still a person.
Here's Jeremy.
You're really gonna make a video about this, bro?
Good. Let him clip. Hey, Jeremy, come on in, dude.
Let's talk
about it. Much love to Corey. Much love.
No love
here. No, Jerbo, you. The screenshot was just to prove a point that everybody else has proven, like the quartering.
What? That I made a crack about someone's hat and someone's shirt?
You go out of your way to tag all these big channels
that I'm criticizing. About things that they've said. About things that they've said publicly, mind you, publicly snowed up. See, this is where we're different here.
We were talking.
They don't dare mention my name. They actually have said every time things have come up, even EVSs when there's been drama, they're like, "Oh shit, Jarbo's going to make a video." They don't like to talk about me because they know that I'm right. If I'm wrong, why do they keep bringing me up? If I'm so wrong, why are you leaking out private DMs because you want relevance? Just be real about that for a second. No. Here's the thing. You know how I know this? Because you went back. Because you went to Thomas. Hold on. You went to Thomas, and you went to a guy who
do what you say everybody else does.
No, I never. What did I say? Everyone else does. Am I out there publicly saying this? Am I out there? I criticize the guy's hat.
Man, all the time. You're pushing, white privilege this and rhetoric that.
Am I really? Because that's not really what I do at all. Oh, okay. Actually. If I make a crack about white privilege, it's usually aimed at myself.
Jeremy a white supremacist. You never called Jeremy that.
Which Jeremy?
Doesn't matter.
I say they're all.
There's a lot of Jeremys. I need to know. If you're asking me a specific question, I need to know.
Prejudiced. I'm not calling them.
I call them prejudiced. I call them bigoted. I call them discriminatory all the time because those things are true.
Yeah.
You think so? I do think so, yeah. And I think right now you are just wanting to dangle their balls in your mouth is what I think. I think you are just at that point.
You're below below me, Jarbo.
In what? Subs?
No, right below me with my.
Oh my God! It's the way the StreamYard did its thing. Wow! Oh wow! That was. Oh, you got me, Snowdub. You got me. Oh my God! Oh, it's over. I lost.
I don't like this.
It's so bad.
Don't click this out, Jeremy. Don't click this
Well, tell Jarbo he's only going to tip your stuff out the quarter.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't even want to do the clipping shit. It's just stop being dishonest. Fuck, man.
Well,
even the guy, Thomas, whatever the fuck his name is, you went to him and you got his permission, and then he milked it like he was the victim for a private conversation that what? How was he a victim? A private comment about a hat and a shirt makes the guy a victim?
But yet you go and label people.
That's what the fuck are you talking about, dude? That's not even related to the same thing. Get your arguments in order here, bro. Get your arguments in order. You got nothing. You're trying to sit there and say that making fun of a hat and a shirt is the equivalent of calling somebody an ist? I mean, that just shows you a level of projection I've never seen before. And I've been at this game for a long ass time, longer than you guaranteed. So I'd like to. No. I'm legit. Your comments make no sense. You're trying to conflate an argument that has no bearing on itself.
Oh, use some more big words there, Jarbo.
I'm sorry. Do you need me to speak monosyllabically so you understand? I will. I can dumb it down for you. Oh, I know. Monosyllabically. It's a word that means one syllable. Maybe I should have said that. I'm sorry. I know I overdid it. It's my mistake. It won't happen again. I don't know. I've never worked with special needs kids. That's a problem that I have.
How much money have you raised in charity?
There we go.
Charity.
There we go, guys. Bam. There we go. There we go. The charity argument once again. Oh my God, the charity argument. Let's go back to the charity argument. Let's go back to the charity argument. Let's go back to the charity argument because that's literally all you got. What's the next thing you're going to say? What's the next thing you're going to say? Flagging, boulders, whatever you're going to got. A polar bear puppet. That's all you got, dude. That's all you got. That's literally all you got. It's not an argument. BTFO. Dumbass. You fucking idiot.
Or don't you people that hate SJWs consistently can't stand when celebrities say, woke Hollywood, but I do charity, and you're the absolute thing you hate.
Too, but I don't brag about it all the time. So there.
But you just brought it the hell up like you were trying to.
Well, you
brought it up like you were trying to win an argumentative point, but you have no point to bring.
How much money and where I did it at, but I don't need to do all that.
What does that matter? What does that matter with anything that I said? What does that matter with anything that I said?
Hate, man.
What does it matter? What does it matter? No, that's not even an argument. Your argument makes no sense. It's completely devoid of all merit. You have no argument here. I'm saying, what is it that made Thomas a victim by me saying that he had a funny hat and funny shirt? That was literally the joke. How does that make him a victim? And then also, how does that apply to charity? That is my question to you. I will give you the floor to answer it, but that is my direct question. No moving goalposts, no shifting else. That is the argument I'm asking. How does me making fun of a guy's hat and shirt equate to charity?
What I wanted to react to you.
Where the hell is this guy going with this?
Jeremy, I wanted to
This was your comment.
I will say it again.
Oh my God.
There is nothing that you have done that is of any relevance that is of a good deed, sir. All I can say is the people that I watch on YouTube, I appreciate the action.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying, okay, so let me just
do good things. You're cutting me off when you told me I could answer the fucking question.
Well, because you also you moved away from what I had said, but okay, fine. Go ahead. Keep lying. It's all good.
Yeah, let me finish. Like I said.
All right, let him finish.
A lot of good YouTubers out there.
He is outnumbered here.
Great charitable things. And one of them is on my t-shirt right now.
So does woke Hollywood that you hate.
Hey, calm down, Max. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about the YouTube sphere.
Oh,
and I know that I know the corner.
So that's
your virtue signaling now, Snow. Your virtue
signaling. Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. That's your connection.
Your name pop up in these charities, Turbo.
Oh, okay. So I've done a couple charity streams. I do for local childhood education charities that I've done a couple for. Yeah.
On your Uber Eats job.
I've done it. Oh, what? You're mocking Uber Eats, dude? I make like $30 an hour, man. What are you talking about? Like, I make $30 an hour doing that shit. I come home, I stream for another couple hours, I make a couple $100 more, and I go to bed. I don't understand what this argument about money is. Why is it you got to go back to money? Because that's all you have, Snow. There's no legitimate merit to your argument. There's no meat on those bones. It is nutritionally devoid of content. That is it.
Oh, I am very void of content, and I got a lot of meat on this bone. Just ask the ladies, bitch.
All I see is a puppet with a shitty ass fucking mustache. I mean, sure, if you gum pussy with that thing, by all fucking means. Well, why don't you? Here's the thing. Why don't you then put down the puppet? I'll get on camera. You get on camera, and let's see what the fuck you look like then. If that's what you want to say, if that's how you want to play this shit, let's fucking do it. I got no problem with that.
Camera before.
No,
but your argument here makes no sense, though, because you're trying to sit there and say that my criticism. Hold the fuck on. You're trying to say that my criticism of these people is somehow attributed to charity, meaning that it is a defense that you are using that has no merit on anything that I've said whatsoever. Because what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? And the answer to that is nothing. Nothing. You've got nothing. Literally less than nothing, just like your attempt on me the other day, just like that fucking victimization shit from Thomas. It's literally nothing. It's bullshit. Just fucking accept the L and pimp the fuck on. Because that's it. Anyone can see, even in the chat, they're on my side on this one. Oh, the charity argument. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Who is the guy? Justin Proper tried the exact same thing. Exact same thing. The charity argument. It doesn't fly. It doesn't fly.
Hang your skin on the wall next to B level and testify. And now I got a Jarbo skin on the wall because you're.
You got a Jarbo skin on the wall, dude. I just blew you the fuck out. I just blew you the fuck out. You've got no argument. You've got no argument.
Tomorrow they're gonna be genius.
All right,
genius.
Jeremy, if something good's gonna come out of this, you and Snow share the same audience. Bring Snow on your show.
No, bring me on, Quartering. I love to.
Even though I'm pissed at him this week because he's an SJW snowflake.
No, he is. Oh, that's absolutely what he is. Yeah, if you're gonna ride or die on the fucking charity argument. You have a good charity. Yeah, I have actually.
Have this
you
puppet
can't
on your
stand the
show.
fact that I lean right and you don't like it, Jarbo, and that's why.
I don't fucking know you dipshit. How the fuck can I sit there and give a fuck about you when I don't know you? What I'm ticked off at is that you took an out of context joke and you tried to frame it like it was something that it wasn't.
On a stream and fight with a puppet.
But so you're basically saying at this point that's literally all you are. All you are is a puppet.
No,
okay.
no,
I mean that's the best definition of yourself I can see. No, this is low.
No,
I'm having fun, dude. I'm having fun with this. I literally was sitting here just like, I'll have a little fun. I'll jump on in. I'll laugh at this shit.
So don't dox me, bro.
I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't care who the fuck you are. Why is it you're always relating to that argument? Don't dox me, bro. Well, I've never doxed anybody. I don't care.
What is it?
Why don't you actually come up with an argument about what you did and about what your actions were? Because your actions were to take something that was private out of context, go to the person, get their permission to post it. Then you posted it.
Eddie, here's your time
And then
to
that
shine.
guy
Everyone's
played
watching.
victim and you were right there backing it up. There's no victim for a private comment. No one was fucking hurt for mocking someone's hat and t-shirt. My God, you are so fucking sensitive if that's what hurt you.
Get a little bath of your own bath water.
No, that doesn't, you idiot, because I fucking broke it apart last night. I broke it apart last night. Your own comment on Saggy's stream.
All over Twitter. Did you see Robot Head?
It's all who? Who the fuck is Robot Head?
Oh, you know, a guy that's got way more.
Who the fuck? Who again? What does that have to do with the argument? What does numbers, view count, charitable actions have to do with literally anything? This is all a deflect. It's all a goalpost move. That's all you can do. That's literally all you have. You have said nothing else that has had any kind of merit behind it. It is the most disingenuous, idiotic argument I fucking heard. Like literally, this is just mind-numbingly stupid because you have nothing to pull from at all. Period. I'm criticizing people who spread false and disingenuous information on the internet. I use their public fucking commentary. Yeah, and I'm gonna fucking talk over you because you're an idiot. Because that's exactly what you are, is an idiot. And you're trying to sit there and trying to act like you've got some fucking moral authority over me. Who the fuck cares about fucking view counts and fucking sub counts and fucking numbers? All that shit is just a fucking deflect from any actual valid discussion over the situation. You literally have nothing. That's all you are fucking nothing. Hide behind being a fucking puppet because you're still, no matter what, a fucking DMs.
I can't take this anymore. I can't take this anymore. Can you guys settle down, please? I can't even understand anybody. Please. Oh, my God. I've lost control.
It's a good time.
Obviously.
Thanks for having me on, Max.
Let it happen? Okay. Produce? Okay.
I think we're done. Jarbo's been canceled. It's good.
All right. Eddie? You're pretty large.
I mean, the conversation.
Alex Jones is. I'm never having him on my channel. Never.
Yeah, Alex Jones.
No.
Again, Jeremy, you're talking so much crap in the chat. Just come on the show already. It's already been a complete shit show. Just come on the show.
Jeremy, do you want to come on?
Come on the show.
Tag team with Snow? Do you want to tag team with Snow?
I could use the backup, Quartering. Just saying.
You could use a backup because you have no argument.
I'm gonna give you.
That's exactly why. You're the one saying I could use the backup. That means you've lost the argument.
Jeremy, if you come on, you follow me on Twitter, I'll publicly apologize for saying to block you. There you go. I don't care anymore. This is ridiculous. No, never. I don't want him on my channel, just on my thumbnails, but not in my channel.
Can we bring Brie Larson on too?
Hey, now you're talking. Jeffrey Miller, get the F out, grifters, including the Quartering. The Quartering says jabroni. He's still in your mind. You know how what's the saying? Quartering. I mean, he's right here if you want to talk to him. He said he.
Well, hold on. He says dunking on Jarbo's not interesting, but he literally said I'm going to clip out stuff from the stream just to poke.
Didn't the other day he kept saying ratioed by a boulder instead of addressing the argument that I'd made? Apparently that video I put out really triggered him, and I felt kind of bad actually because Jeremy generally tries to be funny, but you can tell when he's really wounded, and that was really wounded.
Listen, Jeremy, I like quarter pounders too. Why couldn't you just say I'm getting a quarter pounder instead of a sandwich? That would have made my night. I would have been less angry if you would have said that, because we all know what it was. And McDonald's quarter pounder, that's the best. Listen, we all have work to do. I mean, we need to stop the hate, right? We need to stop the hate. That's what you said in your channel. I need to hate less. You released 2 hate videos today with absolutely no evidence or very little evidence, just to form a false narrative where all the sheep and NPCs can follow you and show towards that narrative. And then you say, I need to hate less and I need to take a break. And then you're in my chat. Okay.
The Quartering gave me a shout out a while back. It was over the Jim Henson thing. And the fact that Jim Henson Company was not looking to hire straight white males. And that was kind of unfortunate, considering that, this puppeteer over here just happens to be a straight white male. And I'd like to, thank the Quartering for bringing that up in his video. And he gave me props. He read my Twitter comment about it. So, not everything he does is bad, Max.
I love you. I love you, Snow, but Disney hiring Jolly is a hard sell.
Come on, man. Diversity, right? Got to have a patriot in there.
Yeah. All right.
Right?
All right, where do we go from here?
Diversity.
Matt Wilkins says a McRib. Quartering, are you just going to say clipping, and are you going to get your ass in here?
Oh, man.
Well, apparently he says he has no interest in dunking on Jarbo.
Please put me in a Quartering video tomorrow, please.
I'm just saying. I would love to have a conversation with him instead of just him in the chat. It'd be nice, Sometimes talking face to face is better than just through keyboards, I
mean, guy, you keep clipping up stuff and commenting. Get in here. We're not gonna gang up on you. We're gonna talk civilly if you actually show up.
Don't worry, Jeremy, because the Friday Night Whites got a lot whiter this Friday, and there's more episodes to come. And I'm sure I'll be covering your bullshit yet again. Well, so even if you're not on the show, you're going to be on the show. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Jarbo lives rent free in their heads.
Yeah. What happened to just talking about the movies and getting different opinions? When did Max's channel
ask that to all the people you follow?
I follow everybody, Max.
Nerdrotics, Jeremy, all the Jeremys.
I follow everybody.
That release the same content.
Yeah. Well, I try to be friends with as many people as I can.
I saw you with your nunchuck video on your channel, Snow. You might really like Shang-Chi.
I haven't gone to see it yet, Max.
Okay, well, according to them, it's Woke-Chi in the 10 Rings.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm not too thrilled about Brie Larson showing up, but it is what it is.
What does Gary say? Bracelets. What does he say?
Well, he says Shang-Chi's sister in the Legend of the 10 Bracelets, another iron rings or something.
Well, CGH, I'm not used to the chat rolling this fast. I didn't mean to. My StreamYard froze for a second. It's never done that before. You're still here. Like my girl Saggy said, you keep Jarbo relevant.
I like the Quartering. He's all right.
No, well, the video that Matt made last week triggered everybody, and none of them denied it. They all just brought up bullshit. So let me check my Twitter to see if Jeremy from the Quartering. Well, you should. You should. Saggy is a great supporter of the show. You gotta love Saggy Melons. All right, let me see. I'm still waiting for that follow, Jeremy, so I could send you the link.
Yeah, if anything, like I said, we want conversations. We want difference of opinions. Right?
I mean, I'll send a link to Angus too, and then someone send it to Hans because I can't find him on Twitter. It's been a while.
He's not on Twitter anymore. He was.
Well, that's why I can't send it to you.
Well, I sent him a link on Discord, so if he wants to come on, he can. But it might have been just he's at work and stuff still. Plus, there's a lot of people and stuff going on.
What are you talking about, Nick? Oh my God. Are you there, Jarbo?
No, I'm here. Just listening.
Okay. I don't even know where to go now. I was no communication with. I don't know who he's talking about now.
No.
All right. Well, this is
almost done. I'd like to say thanks, Quartering. Appreciate you stopping by. Come check me out. Give me a follow at SNO_dub.
Jolly. Snow.
What?
I brought you on the show tonight. I'm giving you props, and you were an asshole to me this week.
Wait, what? I wasn't an asshole to you.
Yes, you
were.
An
asshole to Jarbo.
Well, you actually admitted what his
You caused me a lot of problems.
Okay,
I never said your name.
Everyone in the DM group was upset.
Well, they were, but I never said your name live. Never did.
God.
Never said your name. Just saying.
This is what being a bitch is, Max.
It's not quarter pounders. It's 20-piece honey.
Well, no, I asked him a genuine question in the chat. I would have asked him this face to face, but he's not going to show up. So
All right.
Might as well ask him in the chat.
I mean,
someone said the link to Hans. Can I watch the video? Can I watch Jeremy? Because I had a point to all this. Let's at least get to where he's completely shilling towards a false narrative that he can't even get 1 second into the trailer without crying woke. And this is why he did an apology video the next moment.
He's a fan of the original Matrix movie, Max, and maybe he just doesn't like the looks of this trailer.
No, he's thinking of the money. He's thinking of another. What do you call it?
He
Another
admits he's a
shed?
fan.
You want a Matrix shed too.
Have you watched this video?
No,
he admits
he said,
he's a
"I want to
fan.
build my own house." That's what he was thinking. He was shilling. She was shilling for his new house he wants to build from the ground up. Like, what do you think? I'm lying, Stowe?
No, I'm saying
it's all about the money.
You're pointing at something crazy here. Okay.
No, it's not crazy. He said that in the video today.
The Quartering is doing exactly what YouTube is set up to do. He's just figured it out, man. He's figured out how to work the algorithm and to make his channel.
Opinions. Oh wait, sorry, opinions.
Hey, you can't hate him for the fact that he learned how to.
Well, if anything, that's more of a commentary. Well, if anything, that's
you're
more
getting
of a
mad at him for
commentary.
being successful, man. That's
I'm
not right.
getting mad at him for lying and making fandom hell and influencing morons.
You're always backing up Brie Larson. She's successful. I'm not gonna be mad at her because she's successful.
She doesn't
mad
lie.
at her for saying stupid shit.
She doesn't knowingly lie to Griff.
I don't know about that. That's a reach.
Well, I was just gonna say,
no,
if anything, that's more of a commentary on the failures of
YouTube's
YouTube's algorithm.
I got a lot going on, Echo. I appreciate your support. I can't even find the damn super chat. It's way back in here. Okay, is this directed toward me? Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, here's the thing. Again, if he's learned how to manipulate the algorithm, that speaks more to the issues with YouTube itself and what kind of content it wants.
It won't even go back. The chat won't even go back that far to get to the super chat.
Real Elmo's back in the chat.
Real Elmo.
Yeah, Real Elmo's great.
Yeah, he's legit. That's one of my members. No, you're not.
I don't know about them Elmos.
Yeah,
you're not a member of my channel either, Max.
I know, but you gave me hell, and you're here. And you're insulting me.
Speaking of people here, Hans, I believe Hans is in the back. So
okay, hi Hans. Sorry, man. I forgot you're on Twitter.
No, yeah, I'm banned.
Okay. Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like young Tokyo.
All right, let's get to. I wanted to get to him hating on something immediately without any proof and just immediately going towards the narrative. Creating, and this is what caused him to apologize, and I couldn't even get to it. Matrix 4 Resurrection. We got to at least watch the beginning. At least watch where he says woke like 2 seconds in. And you in the chat and on the panel agree with him. Say if you agree with him or expose the shilling. All right.
Echo is correct. If you're trying to find super chats that are older, you can pull them up on YouTube Studio. In case
All right, I will do that later. I will get to this first. We'll get some comments, and then I'll go to the super chats because I don't want to.
Maybe it didn't jive with me at the time. So when the remake came out, I was like, it was fine. It was fine. The original was far superior, but that shouldn't shock anybody. The Matrix 4 announcement felt like the dumbest movie that should never get made. And by the way, I have not watched the trailer yet.
Nope.
I am going to watch the trailer.
Well, I guess a lot of people have done that. Yeah.
Well, I'll probably have to cut it out and then give you a reaction to it. Let's see here. I'm sure I'll have to cut all this out, but.
Well, damn it, Warner Brothers might really screw us up right to this point. Let's hope Warner Brothers doesn't. How long does it take? How many seconds? Count.
You seem particularly triggered. What happened?
Triggered?
Oh!
And Neil Patrick Harris.
He's so
already not into it.
Okay, that's how long it took. Okay.
He doesn't like Neil Patrick Harris, so what?
So it's immediately woke because he's an actor acting.
He didn't say woke.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is playing up to the camera for reaction, but it felt like he was very much took issue with the word triggered.
No.
Yeah, the triggered word is that's triggered. He said triggered.
Yeah. Well, we see a lot of woke stuff in movies.
And I'll tell you what, the director that's coming back, Wachowski, there's a lot of stuff.
But why does the immediate reaction need to be that you see a line like triggered? Oh, the automatic relation is this is woke. Like whatever happened to giving something the benefit of the doubt and actually waiting and seeing? Sometimes it's better not to jump and do a quick reaction. Sometimes like that.
I have a better question. What happened to original ideas in movies?
Amen.
All right, Hans, thank you.
Amen.
No, I agree with that, but did you watch this trailer, Hans, or are you just judging before?
No, I'm judging based off there's no original movies. Everything's just getting remade.
Yes, that's true. Watch this trailer. Well, we're not going to watch the whole thing, and then let's get to the other trigger point that triggers him. Blue hair. You ever played Cyber? What do you, Snow?
Yes.
The people you follow are exactly what you claim to hate. Snowflakes, SJWs, and shills.
Mm.
What do you mean? The people in the Fandom Menace, they go on Twitter.
Fandom Menace doesn't exactly exist anymore, Max.
No,
that's a lie.
The Friday Night Whites.
You wish it did.
No, come on, dude. You can't you walk like a duck, talk like a duck. You're a fucking duck. All right.
Okay.
Don't even a name change. You can't put lipstick on a pig. You can't put lipstick on a pig. That's been out there. No matter how much you want to rebrand, it's all associated. It's all associated.
It's the same people.
It's the same people. That's such a weird defense. Your defense has just been god awful.
Those TFM peoples. Oh,
No,
look out.
it's
Them TFM peoples.
It's the
That's
ring
ridiculous.
of white
Ridiculous.
channels that come up with this bullshit. I can't even find where. Hold on a second.
Really know. From what I understand, Lawrence Fishburne was not even invited to be in this film, and I don't think he cared. I think that was where he was at. I'm sure he's wanted to grow past Morpheus.
Well,
I've loved his role.
The other
with
thing,
John
I
Wick.
think the title of his Trinity to replace Neo is also creating a narrative for clicks to hate on. Like it's another male replaced when Trinity had a big role in the original trilogy. She wasn't the one, but she had a very large role and a strong female woman.
Well, the information I think that they're talking about with Saint Trinity is the one that's coming from Andy Signore. He's saying that he's heard stuff about the movie.
And I actually liked him in Hannibal. I think he's just an excellent actor, but he does kind of just feel like Morpheus all the time to me. That's not his fault.
The red pill.
Okay, thanks, Snow.
You're going to have to follow me.
Oh God.
Yeah!
The haircut.
There you go. That's all you need to know.
The haircut.
People can't have blue hair without,
I got blue hair.
Right, but I'm saying it's immediately woke for someone that's in a cyberpunk type setting to have red hair.
No.
See, again, this is why I
He's
would
just
love
referring to what he's seen in the past, you know. And
I'm just saying, this is why I would
there's a
love.
pattern.
This is why I would love to talk to Jeremy actually face to face and ask him if he's playing up to the camera or he generally believes it. Just seeing that haircut is an immediate turn off to him. Because again, it's a cyberpunkish universe. Like there's haircuts and stylized hair like that in those source material stuff. There's a basis for it.
You see, right? They get triggered by this. They even did it for a cartoon. Remember that with Star Wars? So
all right, Alien Xenomorph, Matt. Well, I do got to thank one thing. Because Jeremy potentially might make a video on this in the mini Jeremy that does the exact same thing in mini Jeremy. I've never made a video on me. So maybe they will this time. I don't know. So props to the quarter pounder. If I ever meet you in real life, we'll go out to Mickey D's. You know, burgers and shakes.
Just wow.
Just wow what? Snow.
That was a terrible joke, Max. Terrible. Well, I gotta agree with what Black Angus just said. Did you hear that?
What?
Hang on. Chat's moving kind of fast.
Yeah. No.
Not that one. It's indicative. That's what he's saying, which I agree.
Indicative of what though?
What
about the blue hair thing? You know, you're trying to put it in the woke box when he's really just basically seeing the same pattern happen over and over again, and
she's in a virtual world. Do you play video games? People like these type of characters when they play video games. Sure. It's whatever you want it to be.
Well, I hope he's wrong, and that she's a very awesome character, and that we get to know a cool backstory about her.
You can't do anything without the wolf crying woke.
I just hope she's a pillar of the Matrix movies.
That's what the Friday Night Lights
are.
Well,
I'm not sure why we always have to make the immediate judgment of this is what it totally looks like it's going to be. We can't give people or creators the benefit of the doubt anymore. That's not.
All right, I got to find it. Matt, are you going live after this?
Yeah, I'm just working on my thing right now.
All right, work on that thing. Snow, I don't think you're going to be invited.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. It's up to Matt.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good. I don't need to have it derailed forever.
Puppet phobe.
All right. All right.
Have you ever hurt? Never mind. That's come on.
You wanted to go there.
So stupid.
You wanted to go there. You're going to say something.
All right. I'm gonna get to. Yeah. Don't say anything dumb, Matt. Please. That's gonna make us all look bad.
I know what he was gonna say.
Hold on.
I think I do too.
I'm trying to get to the super chats. I am a boomer. Damn it.
Good job, Max. Good job.
Where do I get to the old super chats? Oh, here it is. All right. Okay. See all. All right. Alien Xenomorph. Oh, I could show this too. Hold on a second. We'll go through it. Paying customers. I don't want to mess up paying customers. Hold on. I don't want to reveal my YouTube activity though. That's flashbacks. Not that I've done anything. It's just I just want to show the super stickers. I don't want to show anything else. Let me see here. Or super chats and stickers activity. Okay. Here we go. All right. Make sure I'm not showing anything.
Well, if you were showing anything, it'd be a little too late to stop anything. But
you can actually set it to where that doesn't pop up right away.
Well, this is fine. Alien Xenomorph. Matt loved the money he made from the Ghostbusters. Everyone did.
No, hold on. The Ghostbusters thing is entirely fucking different, though. The Ghostbusters thing was first it was the media that was attacking people who were critical of the film. Then it was the actual people behind the movie and up into the studio head. There's a difference from just some blue check mark on Twitter having an opinion and then that being conflated into being an entire thing. There's a difference there. If it's someone in the media saying something, I generally don't tend to give much of a shit. If it's someone from the studio or it's an actor, it's a different story, and it also does depend on the context. In the case of Simu Liu, I criticized him heavily for what I felt were putting his foot in his mouth multiple times. So, you know what? Pay attention to what I do. I'm pretty fucking consistent.
Yeah, Forced Adversity, please get a hold of us. I need you on here, bro, in the future. Next week, Forced Adversity Friday nights. Talking the Friday Night Whites. Make sure to tune in or be on the show. All right, let's get to more. Jeffrey Miller, 199 super chat. Echo Simpin for 4 quarter pounder is pathetic. Jeffrey Miller, 199. Echo, you lost. Move on. Ro McMillan, epic stream tonight. Jeffrey Miller, get the F out of here, including the quartering, the grifters. Black Angus, send Alex the link. Never. I don't want him on here. Echo Base, $5. The quartering Gary Nerdrotic, the G&G crew, trying to change the conversation, but in being real at the same. No, they're fake. Fake news, lies, opinions, quotation marks for lies, just to damage the other team with nothing there. Bullshit, Nick. Thanks for the $5 though. The CGH is back. Max still hasn't unbanned my main account, and I never will. Echo Base Network, $9.99. Okay, Max, here you go, buddy. Hail FNT and G&G crew. Honestly, though, in all seriousness, if you don't like it, what they're doing, don't watch it. That's not good enough anymore. It's spread everywhere. People are under the influence. You're indoctrinating the youth with bullshit and lies and conspiracy theories. Just look at Midnight's Edge and Cameron Pasha and all the bullshit. Nope. The CGH is back. That's why I left the Fandom Menace a while ago. Okay. I'm still not. I don't know. You're back now, CGH, when there's a lot of viewers. So I don't know. $4.99. Keep your foot on the necks. Cast Graphics. Spit that fire. Check your DM. Punk Trace. H Barts. Oh, that was a different show. Okay, we're all caught up. Anyone else want to send any other super chats? Do we want to end it here?
You have another super chat in from Josh Bowen.
I want to take this moment to thank my members. No, just kidding. If you want to be a member and you're tired of this bullshit and you want to talk about it, join us. We're not gonna cancel these false narratives and lies for these actual shills, the new Anita Sarkeesians. That is what triggered them so much. That is why quartering is here, because I made a thumbnail and Matt made an accurate view of what's going on here. That's what triggered them.
With the Friday night heights thing you
white.
Always say.
There's even 3/4 white, Garrett. Yes.
Why do you say that, Max, over and over again?
They're
after a while,
white. They're mostly
it kind of sounds a little racist, man. You know,
I am white. I'm not racist against white.
I'm just saying what it sounds like.
But I have eyes. Like. You know, I'm not playing dumb either. What's the usual suspects? What does Jeremy have? He's got Alex Jones' phone number. EVS has Vox Day's phone number. Okay. They know the customer list. That's all okay. But an actor saying LOL is an attack. You freaking snowflakes. Freaking snowflakes. You are what you hate.
I don't know, man.
No, it's the truth, Snow.
You might want to just stop and look in the mirror and realize maybe you're saying the same thing as what you're pointing out.
No.
Maybe.
Well, hold on. There was no denial there, Snow.
I was saying, if you continue to sit here and make streams over and over and over again, hating on other YouTubers.
Did you watch my movie Madness yesterday?
What do you look?
No, I'm not hating. That's another thing. Oh, hating is correcting misinformation. You know, today's episode, you could say today I was fired. I was fired today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But my other episodes, I correct all the. I reveal what I tell my opinion, what they're doing, and it's getting traction. And RJ is too, and RJ's going to get the 1K because people like his content, and he's a true fan. These are not true fans.
I don't agree with that.
They're fans of politics.
I think the more positivity that you could spread around, the more love you could spread around. Things could be better.
That's why you follow the quartering and Jeremy and all the rest.
Max, I follow you too.
Yeah.
So what does that say about me? I mean, you can't categorize me about who I'm friends with.
Well,
I thought we've had this conversation before.
No, I didn't. Did I say that? Don't straw man me. I said. You said you want positivity. You said you want positivity. Hey, panel. Have I done positive content this last few months?
Yes.
Yes.
You have?
Yep.
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
What was
Yesterday was great content.
You literally had a whole stream talking about the
I
Matrix.
keep seeing the
trailer.
same thumbnails going past. By the way, I didn't appreciate
That's the only
Hitler
ones you-
mustache again.
Yeah, I did that for you because I was pissed
I
at you.
did not appreciate that.
I did that on purpose because I was pissed at you that day.
It's not okay, Max. You know that.
I didn't say they were. I said they're extremely prejudiced, and they
But
make
why-
their thumbnails extremely clickable to actual people like
So you
that.
put a Hitler mustache on him? I mean, really? Why do you got to go to such an extreme?
I've seen devil horns and everything, so get out of here.
Devil horns are make believe.
Crying
Well, I
tears.
guess if you're religious, but Hitler was a real person that did genocide. That is not cool, Max. These people are not going around rounding up Jewish people to put them in freaking gas chambers. What is?
Well, I will
Not-
say they do like to
not
make personal attacks against people. I mean, look at Nerdrotic. He's made a lot of personal attacks towards Simu Liu. Who said he looks just like Chinese President Xi Jinping. You know, there's been a lot of interesting conversations and a lot of interesting discussion around that film and like some of the personal hatred and attacks they throw in there.
It's just
in the
hard
name of
not-
entertainment.
Yeah, it's just hard not to make that claim when you see how they structure their videos and all that stuff. It's just we don't say they're racist or sexist, misogynist. I'm just saying there is a possibility though that the audience itself might lean that way, and that's why we had to call it out.
I've said
Sorry, I
it.
didn't watch all Max's videos. My bad. I do have a life outside of YouTube. Just saying.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't watch.
I
all
try to
those
tune in
either.
when I can. Yeah.
All
You're
right.
not always
What
on
are
all
we-
my shows either. You know.
That's true. That's true.
It's reciprocal. See, I know.
Yeah,
big words,
famous
too.
actors say they all cry. They all cry. It's so shameful, embarrassing. I agree.
Yeah, it was hardly anything serious, but they don't
appropriate term
they
is
like to
acting.
criticize, but when somebody criticizes them back, they all act like little kids about it. So it's like, why not talk? If
Well,
you talk
where do
shit,
we
expect somebody
where
to
do we
talk
go
shit
from
back.
here? I'm kind of like, should we get to? Do we? I don't even want to react to the quartering saying that he should do less hate, and then he shows up here.
How about don't? Do
Okay.
something different.
Well, I mean, this is I can't just talk about movies now. There's no segue. There's no
I'm
segue.
actually looking forward to the new Matrix movie so far. I didn't think
All
the
right.
trailer was that bad.
No, it was very good. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. All right. H Bart's great timing tickle me. He says, you know what? Sub to RJ. Let's get RJ to 1K subs.
I know. I'm already at 725. It's crazy.
That's great.
Thank you all so much.
All right.
Keep up the good work.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I wish Fire.
That's how you work it. Got to work that algorithm. It's the only way.
Should we get Angus in here? Because to be fair to Snow, even though he was an asshole this week, he was outnumbered.
Angus is an asshole too, so that doesn't.
I know.
Really change anything.
That's why. No, I said two assholes are better than one. It's okay.
Tuck and roll, Gerbo. Oh, sorry.
All right. Let's get to where are you, Black Angus? He would love this type of stuff. Oh my god. All right, there you go, Angus. If you want to pop in, read all.
Angus,
I did.
Angus is 50% white.
There are some new ones. There are some new ones that popped up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let me see.
One from Josh Bowen. I'll read it. I know it's off topic, but I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts on the Phantom Menace trashing the KOTOR remake and how this helps Star Wars.
Yes,
fans.
thank you.
I made a
was
video
gonna
about
be-
that today.
That was going to be the next thing. You attack people for being hired because of their political views.
And
Isn't
then-
that what people on the right were against at the beginning?
Yes, and then they act like SCWs and go back to see all the tweets they ever made.
Well, thank you, Jeffrey Miller, for that. I'm sorry I'm all over the place tonight. Okay, hold on.
There's another one from Daniel Scott. It says, for $5, what does the puppet think about the Commandant?
The what?
The Commandant.
I don't know if he knows.
The Commandant?
The Commandant is the secondary persona that people
I can't
believe
see
Doomcock
these super
has.
chats.
The secondary persona of who now?
Doomcock.
Doomcock.
Oh, Doomcock.
That's just
Oh.
an operative from the globalist scum.
I'll be bluntly honest with you guys. I don't watch Doomcock. I watched him a little bit back in the day when the Last Jedi stuff was going around, but I don't really watch him.
Angus, explain this.
Okay. All day, all your content that gets you growth, you're crying about Jeremy other Jeremy.
No, I say how stupid.
Hater, who I do hate Mecca Random. She's trash.
Yeah, everyone agrees that. Yeah. Screw.
Like,
no, don't screw her.
That's how I
just don't talk.
That's how I found you.
Just don't mention that name, please. Yes.
I don't.
If I'm correcting,
it's a bit.
If I'm correcting bull, and I'm canceling a narrative, and I'm commentating. Oh God.
Oh God.
I mean, I think if that's one thing that will get everyone together, it's like, please no.
What's up, everyone? It's Mecca Random.
No, that's it.
All right, let's kick Eddie out of here.
No way.
I don't have a right to. I'm not grifting off of grifters.
It kind of is though. Look at the catalog of your channel for the last couple years.
I am not making. In my opinion, I'm giving genuine where this stuff that's coming out from the people you follow, Angus, is not organic. It's planned. It's all together. It comes out the same time. They all have the exact same opinion, the exact same talking points. And the sky is falling from blue.
You and me go to work. We put up shit when we can. Because we're commoners. These guys got there first. They've had success. And so this is now their job.
Right.
And these are their opinions. They get paid to make content about their opinions. And people want to hear it.
Right.
And you're
it's not. It's come on. The same opinion.
No. I'm not discrediting.
They're being disingenuous.
Like bounding into comics.
Yeah, they're all linked together. They're all linked together.
That website. I'm very frustrated with that website because
they're very. And what do they reference in every video?
I appreciate their takes sometimes, but at the same time, they are playing softball for their collective. But at the same time, it's like you're not going to get that opinion.
They're all bound at the hip. They all know each other. They all do all the content comes out at the same time.
Do you not think Grace Randolph is getting that kind of shit? Being an insider, I got a scoop. Like she gets access to films. It's the same thing.
You really think Cameron Pasha is a good insider, or Doomcock really knows what he's talking about?
Well, that wasn't the point.
Right.
I'm saying that it's kind of disingenuous. I'm not saying I dislike your content because clearly I follow you. I'm talking to you multiple times. We're buddies. But
it's what I care about.
I care. They're talking, and it's like you make this
I said
hug box of everyone is all in this clip.
What hug box? I didn't even want to bring Jolly on from the bullshit he did with me this week. But his mother freaking voice is in my head that you have different people, not an echo chamber. So I brought him on, and then I brought you on. And I didn't want to talk to Jeremy from the quartering. And I said, come on, even though I really didn't want to talk to him tonight. So
this is what I'm saying, Max, if you let me finish.
Let him finish.
It's kind of disingenuous because the growth of your channel for after your break when you were doing kind of Menace adjacent content, Kathleen Kennedy and stuff, it was Jeremy. That's how I got you on my channel. Was Jeremy Griggs. And
because I called it like I saw it. He's not here for fandom. He was here for the grift.
And it's it ends up being don't watch it.
No, it's not. It's not good enough.
I don't like Steven Universe. I don't like what I think is an agenda that has been praised by people. And so I'm I don't watch it.
Can't you use that argument for everything they all complain about though? Just don't watch it.
Yes, which is probably what they should be doing, but they don't.
Angus. I tell you, remember back in the day when I say I cover the hottest topic I can.
As Rookie Critic for a year ahead of time.
And I cover movie
Stop. You can't cut me off when I'm trying to tell you a point.
All right.
A kind of agreement. All right. So I want to say 2018 or 2019, I'm hey, you notice Nerdrotic and Doomcock, they're crying about Star Trek, but this is season 2, and now they're going into season 3, and they're still paying for access for CBS to cry about it. Where it's all right, I get it. You like Star Trek, there's a new product, you watch the first season, it sucks. You voice your opinion as a customer, and you wait for the second season to see how they adjust. They don't adjust, and then you go into season 3 where they're doubling down again on what you hate, and you keep paying for it because no one's going to watch your channel if I just love old Star Trek. It was so great back in the 90s and before. No one watches that. Look at the EU. hardly anyone watches EU shit unless it's a discovery of a channel that's into new stuff.
Fourth 1000. I'm legit curious. How does the fandom menace narrative affect your personal enjoyment for a franchise that isn't going anywhere? I love movie talk too, not only movies. I signed up. I started following these channels because I did see a little bit of shilling coming from John Campy and Collider, and what we got is 10 times worse. Shilling to say everything is in attacking creators when there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
No, we have a problem, Max.
And their group is failing because they're attacking the MCU, and everyone loves the MCU. And now they have on Alex because they're not going to get Zack Snyder again, are they?
Maybe.
No, they're no one with a legit future in Hollywood is going to want to go anywhere near them. Just ask Gina Cupano.
Yeah, watch my video.
Just ask Gina Cupano. If you really cared about Gina Cupano, if you really cared about her, you would say just behave on social media instead of acting like an idiot.
I love Gina Carano.
I love her too.
This about any of the?
I love Cara Dune. That's why I don't love Cara. I don't love Gina.
You say that to Mark
Cupano's Twitter history.
Out, May the vax be with you. He keeps tweeting all this Biden shit or anti-Trump.
Well, hold on.
I got something to say. I got something to say about the actor thing.
Point about Carano to behave on Twitter, but Mark Hamill says shit politically. No one has a problem because he's saying the right stuff. Like this is the problem. Is like I want it fair. Like I critique Bounty and Conks when I see an article where it's like Gina Carano says this thing about freedom. I'm like, I thought actors were supposed to shut the fuck up and act. But then there was like, "Woo, Carano said it, yippee!" Or
Rob. Don't straw man me. Nice thumbnail. I agree. He is a joker.
It's sad, but
I never said I didn't want the views. I said I want to talk about the hottest topic, and my channel name is Movie Madness and Entertainment. I cover movie madness. I say, in my opinion, if there's any validity to it, if it's bullshit shilling for a false narrative, and again. Shilling can be negative.
Well,
it could be. A person can make it negative. Sometimes false accusations about something for money.
But when are we going to get back to that? You know, the movie madness and entertainment part.
I did it last night, Snow. You said you didn't watch.
Well, it seems lately it's been.
That's a lot of bunk from you because I invited you for movie madness because I think you'd be more successful instead of if you just talk movies sometimes. That's why I invited you to the DM, and then you share DMs publicly.
No, I didn't share DMs publicly. All I did was share a screenshot.
What was the movie madness
piece of
DM
trash
group?
named Jarbo? But
What is the movie madness DM group for panel?
I don't know. I'm not there.
I'm not in it. F me.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see, Angus. We'll see.
It looked like it was for spreading hate. That's what I saw.
I send my links for movie madness.
No, well, that was there too, but also it was a lot of hate, a lot of spreading of hate. Some bullshit. Some indoctrination type stuff where influencing was being done on smaller YouTube channels when they need to be.
RJ has a mind of his own.
I know he does. I know he does.
I do actually.
And RJ has had his mind changed before too.
He's
he got
more
blocked by Gina
successful than you
Carano
are
not too long ago. Realized the error of his ways and apologized for it.
Yes, because I had a bad take on something. I admit
You know what? No, RJ's going to be more successful for me doing that type of content. He's got more likes on his videos than I ever did. 300 likes.
For now, it's new. It's a hot take. It's cool. He's got really good thumbnails.
He knows a lot about Marvel.
It's more than just
what happens when it stalls out?
He knows how to talk about movies. He knows about movies.
Because you know why RJ's going to succeed? Because he cares about.
I do. Well, that's why I've always said I have an interesting perspective because I've been a Marvel fan since basically the day I was born, and I cover it from that perspective. That's where I try and distinguish myself.
And it really upset. And he's using his freedom of speech to say how much this bullshit is ruining fandom and really not fair. Spending these lies and false narratives.
Well, I thought a lot of the same stuff I did long before I even met Max, right? Yeah. That's how I always felt about the entire thing. But I can admit, like, I literally said one of the videos I did.
Don't listen to anything Zeno has to say. Everything that comes out of that guy's mouth is just nothing but...
I love Zeno.
I know, but he's such a negative Nancy. I mean, you got to admit that.
Thanks, Chubby Teddy.
He's been a little more positive lately, though, to be fair. He's been a good boy lately.
Yeah, sure. That's why he got his wrench pulled
Well,
off.
Real
so
Elmo
just
Cinema,
right?
you don't know. That didn't end well the first
fucked up.
time. That didn't end well the first time.
Truth hurts. But no, back to the point there, Max, was the fact that, when you label somebody a certain way, then you're categorizing them. Is
They're
that
prejudiced.
not that? Is
I've
is
seen
that
the
not
evidence.
prejudice? Is that
I've
not
seen-
prejudice?
Not if I back it up with facts, and I've seen the evidence. I've covered them for years.
Okay.
They're extremely prejudiced against anyone with a different opinion.
Oh Jesus, he's trying to compare me to that guy. Wow.
What about don't
We are buds.
all
We are
everyone
buds.
else in the other
We're just
groups you
throwing
follow do that?
Buds can duke it out in the ring. This
Hold
is like
on, Max.
tonight.
Hans is trying to make a point.
Sorry, go ahead, Hans.
No, I was saying that the other people that Snowdub follows, they all do that all the time too.
What do you mean?
So
Do what?
10-minute warning,
put
guys. 'cause
labels.
I'm tired.
Put
I didn't
labels
even
on people.
I didn't even get a nap today. After work.
Well, every time you say those TFMers, you're putting a label on something. So, me and Hans had a chat, just yesterday, and
It's all bullshit.
And he was telling me about how I needed to, leave Jarbo alone and stop, running my mouth about Jarbo and stuff like that.
Well, that was a
Jarbo.
nothing burger, Snow.
And I said,
That
you're
was a
right,
nothing
Hans.
burger.
Maybe I do need to let that Jarbo thing go, but can you let Jeremy go? And it's very, like I said, Max, things are reciprocal. But when you're constantly going to one side of the extreme, other people that aren't on your side of the extreme are going to see you being an extremist.
Hold on. Actually, Snowdub.
You're calling me an extremist.
Wait, hold on.
No, I'm just saying.
Wait, let Hans talk.
Snowdub, can I let Jeremy go? I don't really talk about Jeremy much.
Not anymore.
And
Right.
not anymore. And I actually, when RJ and Max were talking smack about Alex Jones being on there, I was defending him as much as I dislike him.
Me and
was
Hans had an
defending him.
entire conversation about this. I understood where Hans was coming
I
from.
hate
and we agreed on
admitting that.
something.
I hate saying
Yeah,
that.
me and Hans get along quite well usually, most of the time. So
Even if I don't like someone, if I have an opinion that I think other people are saying is wrong about them, I'll defend them still.
Well, Nick, I honestly would, but I just said the 10-minute. If you could wrap it up in 10 minutes, that's fine. But I really want to end the show. Yeah.
Hail Echo Base Network.
All right.
Good dudes over there. Good dudes.
I really want
like
to end
this
the show.
This is a crazy stream.
No, it is. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
This is probably the craziest stream I've been on probably ever. This is like
I've
this
had
is like
some
if I would have
crazy
been there during the Andy Signor days.
This is
you know?
Mad Max needs a nap.
I just don't get why Jeremy didn't come on. That would have been chill.
I kept asking him. I asked him very politely. I kept saying, "Hey, you want to come on? You want to come on?" Like,
Just
hey,
said he's
might as
flipping
well.
stuff out.
That would have been so sweet if he would have came on. Oh my gosh.
Well, we'll get him on one of these days. One of these days he'll come on.
I do find it curious still how everyone in the Phantom Menace and that whole side of the any fandom always talks about how actors shouldn't be sharing opinions and their opinions don't matter. But as soon as Gina Carano had an opinion they liked, they were all over it.
No, yeah, that's what I was saying, Hans. I agree.
Yeah.
With that. Like, if you follow my Twitter when like Bounding, because I follow Bounding, I like some of the reporting. But when they're like, "Oh, Gina Carano did this," and it's like, I thought I was supposed to shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, CJH. You've caused me a lot of issues in the past, and I just can't. Yeah, I can't even give you all the reasons. And I respect your privacy too, so I just can't. Woo!
Damn.
Wow, man. Great supporter of the show. Thank you, Cass. I hope to have you on a future episode, Cass Graphics.
Hey, what war were you in?
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. This is so frustrating as an artist for IOM and working for Marvel Studios for over a decade. It's so frustrating. I work 60 hours a week looking at pixels, and I'm also a war vet to campaigns. This is so frustrating. Thank you for your service in both mediums, in real life as a vet and in our entertainment. I respect entertainment. I respect creators, and I don't bash them just to get extra money. And I think we've all proven that they do. And that's where me and Snow and Angus and maybe Nick disagree. You think they're being genuine, and I say they're
No.
full of shit.
You didn't let me finish. I was saying
Okay.
it's like when I was talking about Doomcock and Nerdrotic, like early on with like Star Trek Discovery. It's like I understand like crap product, and then second season you see how they adjust. But then they were paying for like season 3 and reviewing stuff. But like all the content's like, this is awful. This sucks. It's like you're surprised. Like, you know, it's like I think we've got enough from Disney Star Wars where you're gonna know if you're willing to give them money or not. I'm still a customer. I'm still willing to fill out each product unless I hear just something egregious. I'm like, F that product.
Well,
but,
I mean,
but yeah,
Nick
like,
says
there's a range.
he's going to watch it but not pay for it. I think you said on the last stream you were on.
Yeah.
But that could mean you're going over that could mean you're going over a friend's house too to be devil's advocate. That could mean lots of things.
Yeah.
I mean, we definitely don't pay for it.
Yeah, no, Max, I definitely agree that like.
But here's a guy saying it's frustrating. He works in the industry. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Angus.
No. I was just saying that I understand the view of like some of this is disingenuous or it's played up for clicks, for pandering to your audience, and I think like I don't know, like I want to say I don't know what the context was, but I remember seeing like Jeremy had all take and his whole fandom was just like, you know, decrying him like F you, like how could you? So I don't know, you don't look at actual franchises when you don't do the right move with an established franchise, how the fans will turn their back on you. So it's like, I mean, they want this to be a career, you got to kind of play ball with like who's gonna back you. And
I think we can all agree on one thing here: respect for people that have served.
No, absolutely. Kev's Draft has been a great viewer and a great supporter of all of our channels.
Our thoughts go out to all the vets because regardless of what side you are on politics, I think we can all agree on this thing. We can all agree on this, right? Is that our thoughts are with everyone, and it must be hard knowing all the years of service, and it's a hard thing to deal with. So our thoughts go out to the people that have served and have to deal with those emotions, have actually been there. I think whatever side of the aisle you're on, it's a mess right now, and our thoughts go out to all of you. Yeah. So, but for someone that served there, unbelievable. Our thoughts go out to you, Cass, and everyone else. We can agree on that.
Yeah, it's amazing. I did not know until tonight that he worked in visual effects and worked on an ILM and Marvel. That's really cool, dude. That's really awesome to hear from someone who actually works in the industry.
Josh Bowen is another vet, I think. As a veteran, we fight for freedom, and see it trashed like this is incredibly frustrating, or freedom abused, the hate. It is freedom to hate, I guess. I guess it is freedom to lie. But when I see that, when I see that's the only use of it, I'm not for censorship, but I don't care if you get the boot either. Honestly, I'll be honest. I'm being honest with you. I never lie to my viewers. This is still a business here. There's still advertisers, and you have the freedom to act like a lunatic in the street. But legit people in society, a nice society, don't want to hear your bullshit.
Well,
that's why it's so prevalent online.
Well, I'll say this: even if I don't like what some people say, I still think they have the right to speak it. Because again, it's like it's a slippery slope where it's like if I say, well, everyone should not be deplatformed, and I won't feel bad if they get kicked off, then what happens if I'm the next one who gets targeted?
All right. Well, let's get some words from Nick, because Saggy is sending the love to Nick, and we only have a few minutes left. So
Saggy the simp.
Oh, I love you, Saggy.
Do you love me, Nick?
Yeah, I like you, Max. I actually talked about you with Jeremy and Nerdrotic while I was out in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All good things, I bet. All good things.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, we were just talking about content creators and stuff. I was like, your name came up, and I was like, I like Max. I was like, he's very entertaining. I don't agree with half of the stuff he says. I think it's ridiculous sometimes, but it's just his point of view, and that's okay. I don't got no issue with it.
All right. Fair enough.
But I find this content entertaining, to say the least.
You know what? I'm usually fun. I'm having fun today. I was stressed out today. I really was.
Yeah,
and I do need, the madman does need his nap after work. I am a boomer. I need my sleep after work.
I was actually waiting to see if you were going to cover the Sony event. I was over on the Amazing Lucas's channel, which I don't agree with everything he's been saying the last several months, either politically, but he's somebody else that we've had on the channel that I like his game takes. He's a Sony fanboy like I am.
Matt,
so.
I'm gonna go on your show soon, or you're gonna come on here. But I everyone knows my limit's 2 hours. Everyone knows I'm already exhausted, and I might show up on Jarbo's just to see how that goes. Oh my god! So
Snow Dub, you going over there too, buddy?
Can you know what? hey Echo.
I don't think I got an invite.
Can you get RJ to 1K subs this week? He's so close. He's a good dude.
No.
I mean, have him on to have some type of conversation. You have a lot of influence in it. You know,
I mean, we'll have anybody on, but I'm actually not going to be on our Saturday night stream this Saturday. Coach is going to be running it solo because I'm actually going to be up in Cincinnati with Jeff Hicks from World Class Bullshitters.
What about Mexican Iron Man? Mexican Iron Man going to be there?
No, he's not going to be there, but I just had lunch with Mexican Iron Man when he was coming through. He came through town last week. I built him his very first AR-15 rifle.
Nice.
And so
wow. Matt Wilkins gave an open invitation to Snow, too.
Cool. Yeah, well, he's no puppet phobe.
No, he's always welcome.
And Black Angus was one of the first people I ever streamed with on YouTube.
Me too.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, I popped a lot of stream cherries.
Oh God,
that's kind of what he's known for.
Can we end it there? Say that again, Angus, and then say goodnight.
No, Max. I was going to ask you real quick.
Great.
Sunday. Let's stream Sunday. My channel.
Sunday, I have a Matrix watch parties planned.
Well, tomorrow night we got Saggy Melons and Jolly here for the Tuck and Roll show.
Well, I mean,
before or after?
Are you still a wrench, Snow?
Oh, you can take it if you want, Max. It's fine.
No, that's not what I said. You might as well pimp your show because we're going to start losing viewers in a second. We're at 83 viewers.
Everybody knows where they can find the puppet.
No, someone put it here.
No, that's cool. They can find me.
Find out if Echo Base passed or trashed KOTOR.
Saggy, we actually
are you going to be on
that?
We'll do it one more time before we end because I'm really tired.
I'm looking forward to the KOTOR remake. I'm sorry. I think that's going to be cool.
All right.
I love the original. I'm very excited for it.
Why does it have to be a console exclusive?
I don't know because PlayStation, consoles sell the market.
I fail it just because of that.
KOTOR just on Xbox?
For a time, it was Xbox and PC for a while, yeah.
Well, Xbox, according to the everything's woke, Xbox might still have the superior version because Sony's getting the woke version.
The thing is, I talked about this KOTOR remake specific. We actually did a video yesterday on it before I even knew about this lady who's actually going to be doing the rewrite on it. And I said in the video, like, anytime, the thing that gives me concern is the term remake, because they can actually change the story. They can actually change it from the original game when it's a remake, because I'm a huge Final Fantasy VII fan. In the remake on that, they changed it. It wasn't exactly like
it was a reimagining. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
They wanted to do like a reimagining of the original story.
Yeah,
but the difference was they were more upfront about it, I feel like.
And I love
we're gonna
Final
make
Fantasy.
it different.
Yeah, and I love Final Fantasy VII Remake. I bought a PS5 just to play the DLC for that game. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. But anyways, I knew there was going to be a lot of people that if they were going to be changing the original game, people were going to have issues with it. But the girl who's going to be doing the writing for it said a lot of things in tweets that are giving a lot of people a lot of concern.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I'm gonna judge this game. Like I feel like there's gonna be such a magnifying glass on this, like so many eyes watching this. I don't think they're going to, mess with it too much. I think when we'll have to wait and see when we see more gameplay and we see what the direction they take. But I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt because I think they realize Aspire's done a great job with the remasters of older Star Wars games before. So I'm confident that as a developer, they can handle this. Plus, two, at the end of the day, like I said, I think that they know there's so many eyes on this that they can't really afford to mess this up. This is something that they want to be a slam dunk, easy win for the Star Wars brand.
Well, can we give a round of applause to the young guys? Somehow I always have these younger, newer YouTubers going into chaos. Where's Brian? Where's Brian tonight?
I actually completely agree with you, RJ. I feel cautiously optimistic, but I am concerned she's even around this. I've seen like the data racer tweets, and I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah. Again, though, I'm gonna.
Oh, KOTOR, not KOTOR.
Yeah, well, I honestly feel like right now, if you're like, I understand if you want to be concerned, if you feel a certain way about certain things, but it's like until we know more, wait and see. Don't overreact just yet. Like, because right now it feels like people are just like, oh no, we're gonna like the sky is falling. Don't be hyped for this. Like, let the fans enjoy this moment right now. When we have more details, see more gameplay, then we can voice our concerns. But for right now, I'm going to be optimistic about it because there's no. Again, old tweets doesn't really mean much to me. What does the person feel about this project now? Yeah.
Some of those tweets were just from this past June.
I think one was from September this year.
Yeah, I think so.
Saggy's pimping everything. Join our hug box on Discord.
That is not a hug box.
Oh no, Discord is not a hug box. No,
not even a little.
It's bad. It's bad in there, but we love it there.
Can we end the show? I'm very tired. Thank you for everyone for watching. This has been stressful as all hell for me today, to be honest. Usually I have fun on this show. Every once in a while I have a crazy stream. It's been known to happen. Look at my intro. There's lots of proof. I've had some of the craziest streams on YouTube, I think. I have, honestly. Haven't I?
I'll take my mask off when you take yours off.
I remember that.
Hey, Andy. You know. Brittany's not here, so I guess Andy didn't show up. Brittany's not here.
That would be crazy. Both of them were there in the same time to chat. Oh my gosh.
Andy's been hitting the Britney Spears stuff a lot.
I know it's creepy. It's
I'm
creepy.
Like, dude, don't be simping for some post-wall bitch like that.
Well, I mean, let's be real. If you talk about family drama, he doesn't care about Britney. He is a grifter, yeah.
He's getting good views off it. That's why he's making content.
But you don't care about Britney. You could say I support Save Britney, but you don't have to go into all her drama in her family. That's not respecting her.
I heard he made a song for her. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was
that's where I got the beginning of my intro from. I took that from his video. He's mad about Britney's dad. He's slamming the desk. That's where my beginning of my intro comes.
Don't watch the video. It's not worth it.
No, it's cringe. That's cringe. That is down the drain. Yeah, well, that's something else we can agree on. Bets and Andy Signor sucks. Goodbye, everyone. Suck it, Andy. Suck it.